foreigners and people of lower castes to enter the temple and worship Lord Jagannath. Actually, this policy is a very bad policy and it is not supported by the Hindu scriptures at all. In the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Aham bija pradapitha, I am the father of all living entities. He never says that I am only the father of the Indians or I am only the father of the Orissa people. He says all living entities, I am the father. So if Krishna is the father of all living entities and we are all his children, don't the children have the right to enter the father's house? Will the father be happy if his child is turned away by the servant? Certainly not. So Jagannath is not happy about this. Elsewhere in the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna, he describes what is someone who has knowledge. A pandita, what is the definition? He says pandita samadarshinaha. One who is a pandita, a learned person, he sees all living entities equally. In Puri, the priests, they are known as pandas. It comes from the same word, panda, pandita. It both comes from the root knowledge. So if they are going by this name panda, then they should be having this knowledge, the knowledge of the pandita. Pandita samadarshinaha. They should see equally all living entities. Vidya vinaya sampanne brahmane gabhasti shunichaiva swapakecha pandita samadarshinaha. Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita that the learned person, not only the humans, he sees all living entities equally. Gavi, cow, hastani, elephant, shunichaiva swapakecha, the dog and the dog eater. In the Vedic system, one who eats the dog is considered the most unclean. But all of these, pandita samadarshinaha, the pandita, the learned person, he sees them equally. What to speak of Bhagavan, even a learned man will see them equally. Certainly Bhagavan will see them all equally. And the evidence is there in Ramayana also. We have manufactured so many things, untouchable, outcast, so many things we have manufactured to discriminate against the Lord's children. But in the Ramayana, Lord Ram, he left his palace of Ayodhya and came to the forest and undertook so much hardship simply to see his devotee Guha, who came from an outcast tribe. According to the Vedic system, he was considered untouchable. But Ramachandra, he left his palace and he came to the forest, undertook all the hardship simply because he loved his devotee Guha. And he embraced him. He never said that you are untouchable, you are born in a lower caste, therefore I should not touch you. No, he embraced him. So this is Bhagavan. He doesn't make any discrimination against any living entity. Elsewhere in the Ramayana, we also find the case of Shabari, who is also considered unclean. And Ramachandra also showed his love to her. And the case of Jatayu, what to speak of humans, Jatayu was considered an unclean vulture, a bird, an animal. But Ramachandra, he personally performed the cremation ceremony for Jatayu because he was his devotee. So we see that Krishna or Jagannatha, he loves his devotees more than anything. And he doesn't discriminate against his devotees. Therefore, it is clear that those who are in charge in the Puri temple administration, they don't have the spiritual knowledge. Only they know how to do the puja, how to ring bells, how to do rituals. But the spiritual knowledge, it is not there. If they had the spiritual knowledge, then Pandita Samadarshina, they should see all the living entities equally and allow all of the Lord's children inside. Why are you calling him as Jagannatha? The name Jagannatha means what? Jagatanatha, who is the Lord of the entire universe. His name is not Indianatha, Bharatanatha, Oriyanatha. This is not his name. His name is Jagannatha. So that means to the entire Jagat, the entire universe, he is the Lord. So the devotees from the entire universe, they have right to come and worship their Lord. But you are artificially putting this discrimination against them. No, you are from a low caste, you are from a low family, you are from a foreign country, therefore you cannot come and see the Lord. Jagannath is not happy with this. And the proof is there, why gigantic stones are falling from the temple ceiling and crushing people in Puri. Thousands of temples in India are there. Are the stones from the ceiling falling and crushing people? No. But in Puri it is happening. So certainly you must know that Jagannath is not happy with something. And if you study the case, you will see it is because they are not allowing the Lord's devotees to come in. We see in the Bhagavad Purana, when Sudama Vipra came to meet Lord Krishna in Dwaraka, Krishna came running out of his palace to greet him. And then he washed his feet. Krishna, Bhagavan himself, washed the feet of the devotee. So just see how much love he has for his devotees. But you are telling that the devotees are coming. No, you are untouchable. You are not fit to come in. But Bhagavan never says this. You are manufacturing this. And it is hypocritical because while the devotee is untouchable, the foreign devotee is untouchable, But the foreign devotees' donation, foreign money, oh no, that we will take. 2 weeks ago, the Puri temple, they accepted 2 crore rupees donation from a European devotee. They never thought that this money is untouchable. They never thought that this money is unclean. No, money that can enter the temple. But the foreign devotee who has devotion in their heart, no, they are untouchable. So this is a hypocritical situation where you accept the foreign's money and donation as clean and fit to enter the temple. But when it comes to the devotees themselves, no, they are untouchable. So this policy, it is not supported at all by the scripture, nor is it supported by law, because as you can see on the sign, it is written, non-Hindus not allowed. So if non-Hindus are not allowed, then those who have converted to Hinduism, who have received certificates from organizations like Arya Samaj that are recognized by the government of India as Hindus based on these certificates, why they are not allowed into the temple? You are saying Hindus not allowed, but the government has recognized them as Hindus. So according to law, they should be allowed in the temple. So neither they are following the law of the government, nor they are following the law of God in the scriptures. So in all cases, it is criminal. So the government must act and put an end to this. The Christian missionaries, they are utilizing this information to convert thousands and thousands of tribal people in Orissa, the Adivasi community. They are working very hard to convert them to Christianity, and they are telling them what type of God you are worshipping, that He won't even see your face. Because you are born in a low family, because you are born in a tribal family, because you are born in a foreign country, your God won't even look at your face. What to speak of accept your worship? So what type of God you are worshipping? So like this, they are spreading these stories and these rumors, and they are converting so many innocent tribals away from Hinduism to other religions. Therefore, the Puri administration, they are doing the greatest disservice to Hinduism possible. Because of them, thousands of people are leaving Hinduism and leaving the worship of Jagannath, and they are taking to so many other religions. Not based on knowledge, but based on ignorance, based on the ignorance propagated by the Puri temple, that God is discriminating against people based on birth and caste. No, let them do what they want.